Hey there, Gemini. How are we doing? My name is Sherilyn, and I am here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one is going to be for, what are we doing this one for? The 17th, 18th, and 19th of October. Okay, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. We're going to go ahead and go with the all signs one again. Hey! Well, those cards just came out to play. All right. That's the whole deal. So let's see what we get then. I feel like I messed that up because those cards fell out. So let's see. Yee, there we go. We'll do it that way. For my Geminis. Okay, Gemini. If you're a Gemini and you are dealing with an Aries, I've got the Seven of Wands and the Page of Swords. So this Aries is viewing you as somebody who's incredibly defensive, especially towards them for some reason. I think they are trying to find a sense of clarity in this situation, but they're doing it through a very indirect manner. Maybe they're watching you from afar, watching your social media, I don't know. This feels like a situation where you've gotten angry and walked away, and now they're wondering if there's a chance to come back in. That's how I feel about it. Okay, if you are a Gemini currently dealing with a Taurus, I have the Ten of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Sorry, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this Taurus is definitely viewing you as somebody who feels as though they've been betrayed, and you are very slow to find any sort of forgiveness in this particular situation, okay? There you have it. If you are a Gemini dealing with another Gemini, we have the Seven of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. So if this was a message to yourself, I feel like it's a message speaking to you to exhibit a strong sense of strategy and caution when it comes to some kind of collaboration at work. So there's something to do with work here, and yeah, looks like somebody may be acting deceitful towards you or deceitful towards the situation, so they're telling you to be very cautious. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Cancer, I have the Star card and the Devil. Well, the Cancer is viewing you as somebody who I believe is tied with them to the Devil, is how they see it. There is a lot of optimism and hope in the future here that you guys can pull this together, it seems. This is definitely somebody who wants something romantic with you. I don't know about the whole tied to the Devil thing here. Is that an obsession or an addiction? What are we dealing with here? Definitely looks toxic, okay? But if you're on board, I guess it's an offer, but there you go. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Leo, I have the Two of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So this Leo is viewing you as somebody who is standing at a crossroads right now. The Leo is obviously on one of these two paths that you can pick here. They're quite hopeful that you will pick the path that they are on. They feel as though the Wheel of Fortune is spinning in their favor in this one aspect right here. I don't feel like you're on board. I don't know why. If you are, it looks like a solid offer. Definitely better than the Cancer one, but anyway. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Virgo, I have the Magician and the Five of Wands. So the Virgo is viewing you as somebody who's manifesting, but you're very conflicted on your manifestations. You're flip-flopping on your manifestations or something. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Libra, I have the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Wow. So the Libra is viewing you as somebody who they not only have a ton of passion for, but also somebody that they feel like they could build with as far as finance goes. This is somebody who wants to try to have a new beginning with you or start from scratch. They are definitely hopeful, and there's no shortage of passion in this one dynamic here, okay? All right. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Scorpio, I have the Sun card and the King of Swords. So the Scorpio is viewing you as somebody who's coming through not only in your masculine, but you're coming through as somebody who's very defensive and very cold right now, especially towards them. They feel like there's an opportunity here for you two to make each other happy, but it seems you are For some reason, as cold as you're coming through, it's like you have made your mind up to not give this a shot. I don't know. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the Three of Swords and the Seven of Cups. The Sagittarius is viewing you as somebody who's heartbroken, and I do believe it's by the Sagittarius in this case. And somebody who has many options, so you're not going to stick around for a second go-round, is what they're saying. There you go. So you're like a missed opportunity is how they say it. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Capricorn, I have the Two of Cups and the High Priestess. So this Capricorn is viewing you definitely as their divine counterpart. With the High Priestess here. I think your intuition's on point right now when it comes to this situation. I would trust your intuition when it comes to this situation. Okay, that's different for different ones of you. So if your intuition's telling you this is a go, this is a go. If they're telling you there's a problem, trust that as well, okay? All right, if you are a Gemini dealing with an Aquarius, I've got the Ten of Cups and the Page of Cups. This Aquarius definitely sees you as the road to their emotional fulfillment. Page of Cups, there is definitely something here about the Aquarius feeling that you are somewhat maybe delusional at times or live in a fantasy land. Maybe a little bit immature, but still they see you as the road to their emotional fulfillment. If you are a Gemini dealing with a Pisces, I have the Chariot and then the Three of Wands. So this Pisces would absolutely like a chance to get some traction on something with you. They'd like to take you into their future. And they'd like to do that with the Chariot, which is the fastest moving card in the deck. Here again, I don't know. If you're on board, then it's a solid offer. If you're not, then you're not. Okay? All right, what do we got? For Friday, I have the Five of Cups and Judgment. Well, hell's bells. What happened here, Gemini? It looks like you are filled with a sense of loss and regret on Friday as you call judgment on something. Saturday, I have the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So you're sitting pretty on Saturday, though, so I guess this is a short-lived episode there. Because Saturday, it looks like you're sitting pretty and you have a cup full of love. You're trying to figure out where to put it. Sunday, we've got the Moon card and the Queen of Swords. Damn. That's very Gemini of you. It's like boom, boom, boom. Sunday, it looks like you are very defensive, very cold, and troubled by the fact that you don't feel like you're seeing a situation clearly. Like people are keeping things from you or there's secrets here. There you go. That's what I have for you this week, Gemini. Okay, I hope it somehow helps you out or at least was entertaining. I don't know. That's what we got, okay? All right. Thanks a lot. Have a good one.